I'm really concerned. I'm thinking rehoming.
Gigi's an American short hair. She's a rescue. We got her just over 2 years ago, and I thought it would be nice to get another rescue, and Nick was reluctant.
I was against the idea because I thought Gigi would react badly, and we were told that she'd been bullied by the other cats at the centre where she was. But I was persuaded to get this very cute kitten, and I don't think it was necessarily a good idea.
In hindsight, yes. So before we got the kitten, Gigi was very affectionate, but when we introduced the kitten, she's basically had a complete personality change.
Gigi's attacks are normally focused on Princess Suki, but there's collateral damage as well.
You can probably see, actually, my lip and the side of my mouth is all cut up and bruised. And Gigi did that in the middle of the night last night.
In my opinion, Princess Suki, if this doesn't work out, has to go.
So, guys, nice place you got here.
Thank you.
And nice cat.
This is Gigi.
Gigi.
She's the troublemaker.
What's the trouble?
So we've had Gigi for just over 2 years.
Okay.
She's a rescue cat, and Gigi, we just met a woman on the street who had some kittens, and we said we'd foster one, and she'd just go pick any one, and she's been probably a bit spoilt by us. She's the centre of our household. She's a very affectionate cat, so we thought she would take well to a kitten, and she hasn't. Some of the attacks have been so vicious that I was starting to get concerned that Gigi was actually trying to kill the kitten. I don't know whether that is even a possibility.
Yeah. This is a cat with a history of fighting off other cats in order to survive against a kitten who knows nothing. She hasn't learned anything. She's gonna lose, and she's gonna lose badly. And so you've moved on past the point where you realized that it really had nothing to do with Gigi, that it was really, you wanted a kitten.
No, that's not the case.
What's that?
I wanted the cat.
She was a cat who was terrorized by other cats. And
No, but
you said that regardless, I think she wants a kitten.
I thought, given time, that Gigi would like the company of a kitten. I thought it would be nice.
You have to know that this cat specifically...
At this point, shall I say I told you so?
Yeah.
Is that the ammo?
right.
I'm not. All I'm saying is that it's more important for you to get past that. The reason I'm doing this is because your expectations have to be realistic. Your expectations have to be that no one's gonna get killed. These guys aren't gonna wind up on the bed together, grooming one another, and being like, you're my buddy.
I didn't think it was that serious.
I wanna take a look around.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
That one, it couldn't be resolved, and two, that we had to act straight away to remove the kitten.
Yeah.
Gigi, who used to sleep on the bed, Gigi spends most of the time, day and night, in the living area. She has the roam of all this area. And Suki is predominantly in the bedroom all day and all night.
This poor kitten never leaves the bedroom. She should be exploring, asserting herself, and Gigi never gets in the bedroom, which is a really important place. That's something we have to put an end to. As we start to go through the house, I want to establish the anti-treasure map. Every step we take, wherever you say a fight has occurred, we're going to imaginarily put an X on the ground. Where in here are the X's where she would get beat up?
Okay, well, X.
All right. We go X.
I'm trying to stand
on
here.
the floor down here.
X right here. Were these X spots that we defined as we went along, where all the fights happened, the couch, the floor by the couch, the bed, were they a surprise to me? Of course not.
Here.
These, territorially, are the most important spots for a cat in the house. Why? Because they smell like the people. This is the throne of the territory. Queen Gigi has been displaced from the throne by this little princess, and that's what's causing the grief. Okay, so Princess Suki spends most of her time in the bedroom,
Yeah.
which I don't see her.
No, I
She'll
suspect
be
she's under the bed.
I get this feeling that she was quite adventurous to start with, and she's kind of been beaten into submission.
If you could grab her,
Yeah.
just meet us out on the couch. Poor Princess Suki is learning to choose fear over bravery, learning to choose disappearing into this small ball as opposed to being expansive and going out there and conquering like any teenager should do. She's an 8-month-old kitten. This is heartbreaking. What I'd like you to do, pick her up, because you always carry her around anyway. I'd like you to pick her up, bring her back to the couch, and sit with her.
When Jackson said that we were going to put the cats together, I just thought it wasn't going to work. There was either going to be a fight or they'd both run off straight away.
It's more than important for me to see the behavior. If anything happens, I'm here. All right? Just start petting Suki. Just pet. Yeah, see how that's starting to...
I was very impressed. I don't know what he had, some kind of energy or something, but they just kind of seemed to coexist for that time. And that was the perfect moment.
So, Nick, what I'd like you to do is take Gigi, take her off the couch. You can put her sort of in the middle of the floor there, and let's see what happens from there, okay? And then you could just, once you've done that, you can just sit down.
She's just...
All right.
And I'm gonna come in. Hey, baby.
Oh, here we go. You know, so I was, bracing. I was waiting for something bad to happen.
It's okay. Stay cool. Stay cool. We're here. Breathe. Breathe for me. Come on. Do you see what you just did? Sent a message, starts walking away. The overriding thing in big neon letters that I saw today was territorial insecurity taken to new heights. So Nick and Julie's homework this week revolves around a very simple concept, reclaiming the throne for Queen Gigi. Now, let me give you some homework for today. The first thing, in terms of reestablishing the throne, the most obvious thing is that Gigi has to be in your bed. What we're gonna start doing is site swapping, okay? And it's gonna be regimented. It's going to happen daily. So on opposite days, this one sleeps with you, on the other day, she sleeps with you. It's that simple. Gigi has to feel like there is a pecking order in this home and she's on top. So part of that is to do what I call site swapping. Site swapping is letting cats gather information through scent. They get to go in, smell the same things, put their mark on things. It's a way to get to know each other. So at any time, Gigi's in one room and the kitten's in the other room. The second thing is really getting that energy, what could be play energy, out of them. They get played with every day. Now we want to do the respecting the hierarchy. The thing that I'd like you to start doing is cracking the door, and I want to have feeding done on opposite sides of the door. You can use door stops. Basically, we're going to have them fed on opposite sides of the door with door stoppers so that everybody is safe. A little bit of visual stimulation, more scent stimulation, and a slow moving towards each other. They're at a nice distance, and they're gonna eat. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna put her food down first. You're gonna say, you are the queen, and give it a couple of beats, let her start eating. You are the princess. She gets it second. And finally, I want you guys to journal, journal, journal. So that next time I'm here, we're gonna know these guys so well that your fear and your feeling of lack of power will be out the window.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great.
Fantastic. It's been a few weeks since the last time I saw Nick and Julie, Gigi, and Suki. So I went over their video homework. I saw them starting to play, which was good, and starting to go through the process of the feeding and the site swapping.
She's okay on the sofa.
That was good, but what I saw that was missing was an actual adherence to the program I put forward with play and with feeding. They were jumping ahead. They used a screen door, which lets in all of this information, too much sight, too much smell, and of course the cats got too stimulated and fights followed. I hate speaking in generalities, but here it goes with cats. Every cat, hunt, catch, kill, eat. You play, you move into food, they go into grooming, then they sleep. It's the natural life cycle of a cat. 10 minutes of like that, that's all I'm asking. You will not see fights. Nick and Julie did not accomplish my feeding homework the way I asked them to, so it was important that I step in, take them through it exactly the way I want to see it for the next couple of weeks. Here's our door stops. You just keep her interested in that. All right, Nick, here I come. I want you to put this doorstop on your side. Don't put it down because I do want her to, once again, respect the hierarchy here. we're gonna put Gigi's food down first. Let the kitten see it, and let Gigi start exploring her food first. So Nick, whenever you're ready. And that way, she says, that's right, I'm the queen. I get fed first, you can watch. We've got Suki right near the door right now. We've got Gigi completely eating. That's what I wanted to see. The most important thing about this is both cats know where the other cat is, yet they're making the choice for either toy or food or both. And if you look at Gigi right now, there's none of that, you know, I'm gonna kill you type of thing going on. When those two cats ate near that door, it wasn't just a game changer for the cats, it was also a massive moment for Julie. She just reinvested, and now we can get some work done. Finally, the throne work here is very important. We still have to continue this. Success is that by the next time I come here, these guys can eat around each other. We can open that door.
Really? By the next time? Okay.
Unless you rush and you open the door and we have an attack.
I think we realise now that things aren't going to happen quickly.
What is that? What is that?
When we see Jackson next, we'll have to make a decision one way or the other. And hopefully that's a good one. But if it doesn't work, then we'll have to find another home.
Come on.
I think I might actually have the answer to my question, but how are things going? How have things been since the last time I was here?
Pretty good, as you can see.
I mean, talk about a turnaround. There's Nick and Julie and Suki and Gigi all sitting on the couch together. Look at this.
Yeah, things have just changed dramatically in the last 8 days or so since
Tell me about it.
you were last here. I mean, the playing seems to have made a big difference, I think. Suki has got more confident with the playing, and they play together sometimes with the feather, which is pretty dramatic.
Tell me about how feeding has been going.
Yeah, feeding's been going okay. I mean,
Between the door and...
Yeah, we did that, and then I have to confess, on one occasion, I had them in the same room together. When I had the cats in the room together feeding, I felt a bit naughty because I wasn't doing what Jackson told me to do. They were doing so well, and I thought it would be okay, and it was.
Nick, were you there when this was happening?
No, he wouldn't have let me do it.
I wouldn't have allowed it. So.
I would have done the same thing. So, but if that's working for you, then I'd like to see it again, actually.
Okay.
I wanted her to recreate it because she said it went fine. I wanted to make sure she hadn't just gotten lucky one time.
Gigi has to feed first.
I'm glad that you're respecting the hierarchy here.
Okay. So
There she goes. Right now, you can put that bowl down, right where she is. There you go. Leave her alone. Back up a little bit. That's it. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, good. Guess what? She didn't get lucky. It actually worked. Let's take it one step further. What I'd like you to do, Nick, first, pretty easy for you, just to get up and move away. Now, it's my job to push the challenge line. We have two cats sitting together inches from one another with the humans next to them with total peace radiating from this couch. Well, if that's the case, let's push it a little bit. I want to see this as our crowning achievement. Now, we're just going to sit here for a minute. I just want to see what happens. That's what I wanted. This is amazing. Good girls.
it's interesting now to look back at the place where we were when we started and then look at where we are today.
Yeah, it's been a pretty dramatic change. I don't think we really expected it to change that much, and to have them both sort of sitting nearby on the sofa without any problems it's totally unexpected.
All the things that Gigi was working at so hard in that rescue situation and in here, over-owning. She doesn't feel like she needs to do it anymore.
She doesn't feel so threatened. I guess. Yeah.
Huge.
We have a cat named Coco who's crazy.
She was a precious little kitten, and then she just turned. She's attacked both myself and Brandon. Ow, I can't live like this anymore with her violence.
I'm not really noticing a whole lot of Coco presence in here, and that I think is going to be important as we go along. And if she's territorially threatened, then we're not going to be a happy family at all. I look around, no evidence of her cat. And that means that Coco has no ownership whatsoever, and that, with a cat like Coco, is a big problem. Where's she at?
In the bedroom.
Cool. I'm going to the bedroom then.
All right.
Okay then. I feel like I'm marching into my doom here. Coco, where you at, baby? Coco. I have to find out if Coco's aggression is triggered by Tawny's anxiety, and unfortunately, there's only one way to find out. I'm gonna just plop myself down on your level, and we'll see what happens. Hey, how's it going? Now, I hear that when someone approaches you scared, you get scared. Are you gonna be nice to me? They say that you're bad when you get picked up, okay? Damn, that hurts. Soon as Coco picked up on my nervous energy, she started to get herself into a defensive ball. She started with the low growl. And as I came in, more and more, even shaking with my hand, finally, bang, she hit me. Although I totally sacrificed my hands to Coco, I got the information I needed. She struck out at me specifically when I came at her with nervous energy. Knock, knock. Who's there? Angry cat. Yeah. It was time to call Brandon into the room because at that point, I wanted to see if it was even at all possible that he could calm her down. I think I need a paramedic.
Oh.
Is this kind of normal?
Yeah. I can go ahead and try and pick her up if you want me to.
Really?
Yeah. You just have to be fast.
Go for it, man.
Okay. Coco, it's okay. Usually I'll let her see who it is. Let her smell me.
Look at that.
She knows I'm gonna pick her up.
He scoops her up, and you see that bond. You see that 10-day-old kitten being saved by that fireman. It was pretty cool. Come on in.
All right.
So, let me ask you something. It's so funny, you won't even come in.
I'm like, okay.
Do you feel like it's possible to have that level of calmness with her?
I mean, I will certainly try. I was a little shocked to come in there and just see Brandon just calmly petting the cat, but...
You could have done it too. That's what Jackson's trying to tell you.
Right now, I need you to think 100% catification. What I want is litter boxes, food dishes, trees, anything that's cat furniture that she can claim as her own. These are the things that need to be out in social areas.
The idea of catification brought a little bit of anxiousness to me because she's a part of our life, but we don't have to like create our life around the cat.
Another thing, by the way, I want you to block off the underside of this cabinet here. I do not want to give her that option to lay in wait for people, right?
I'm at that point where she will get the boot if this keeps up.
I had a chance to look at Brandon and Tawny's homework, and I gotta tell you, they did an excellent job with the catification.
Got multiple scratchers, litter box in the living room.
I'm pretty impressed with the changes I'm seeing in Coco's behavior. What I don't like is how visitors and Tawny approach the cat.
It's my brother.
Oh, there's the cat. I don't like this, I really don't.
Hi, what's wrong with the kitty?
No!
I still have a lot of work to do. All right, guys. Well, let's start right here. By catifying, you've absolutely made it so that this whole area is friendly toward her. Now, do you feel that you're still scared enough of her that none of this worked for you?
There's definitely been, steps, but I'm still afraid.
Okay. That's really important. So I want to try something different, something we haven't done before. Now, where's Coco at?
The last time I saw her, she's in the guest bedroom.
And that's where we're gonna head. Come on.
All right.
The only way for Tawny to get over her fears is to confront them, and the only way she could do that is without Brandon sitting next to her. This was a time for her to be alone without his protection. First thing I want you to do is take a seat on the bed. Beautiful.
Sitting near the cat.
You just sit. When someone's suffering from post-traumatic stress, one of the things that you use is exposure therapy. Have them walk through the fear that they fear the most. Here's the next step. First thing I want to do is I want to blindfold you, all right? Every step along the way on this thing is you trusting me, and more importantly, you trusting her. Go ahead.
Oh, gosh.
Put this on.
If I get scratched, you're in big trouble, Jackson.
By blindfolding Tawny, I'm hoping to change her view of Coco because she literally won't have one. And by removing her sight, I'm hoping to also remove this overwhelming fear of Coco that she has and tap into trust. And we're uncovered.
I'm a little worried about what Jackson's gonna ask me to do, but I know this is part of the process, so I guess I'm just gonna have to be willing to do it.
Right now, I'm going to have you hold your hand out. Put your hand down like this. I'm going to put the spoon in your hand. The last time I was here, I got beat up pretty good by Coco. And the damage was pretty evident, and Tawny got to see that evidence. So this time around, I had to take a risk. Just approach her with it. Closer.
Okay.
So right now you look tense, so relax. Relax. At this moment, I am just hoping that that cat responds the way I want her to, because I could lose Tawny for good. Closer.
What is she doing, Jackson?
I need you to relax. Breathe through this whole thing. Breathe. And
Is she eating?
do you
Whoa,
feel
she's
that?
eating.
Do you feel that?
I could feel her little, movement in my hand, which was pretty cool. It felt like, wow, she does trust me.
How do you feel?
I feel like I conquered a little bit of my fear.
That's right. It was pretty amazing to watch Tawny's transformation. She went from being a scared person, a person with no faith in her own abilities, to a confident person, somebody who felt a connection with her animal. Really, one of those one-in-a-million moments.
Dexter likes to attack Daisy. Daisy likes to attack people.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
The insanity that these two create inside of the house, it's my personal hell.
Dexter is hunting Daisy, and Chase is hunting Dexter. When Dexter attacks Daisy, she gets so stressed that she gets these inflammation problems, and then she pees blood all over our stuff, which I hide from him, usually.
Guys, tell me, what's happening here? I'm
Where
sure
to
we have
start?
cat mayhem, so let's hear about it.
So we have two cats, Daisy and Dexter. Dexter chases Daisy and tries to fight with her, and there's a lot of screaming and swiping and growling.
Daisy goes to go use the litter box. Dexter will hunt her and just wait outside of it. And as soon as she comes out, she just mauls Daisy.
And then Daisy runs and pees on our laundry.
Oh.
And she pees blood because she's so stressed.
She does what?
She pees blood. Our vet's checked her out.
And what?
And he said that it's from stress.
That's a lot of stress.
Yeah.
How long's she been doing this?
Almost a year.
That freaks me out. I'm really concerned. As soon as I hear that Daisy is peeing blood because of stress, I'm thinking rehoming. Have you guys gotten beat up?
I have. And then Chloe's gotten in the middle a few times and had a few scratches on her legs because she ran through them.
That must have put you guys through the roof a little bit.
Yes.
It's one thing to have two cats fighting all the time, but when you have a 2-year-old child in the middle of that, the stakes get really high. She's gonna get hurt, she's gonna get hurt bad. What have you been doing in terms of keeping some peace in this house?
Because Daisy likes to pee on our stuff, especially she seems to hit his stuff, I always do the laundry so that he doesn't see the stains, and I hide stuff. I hide the stuff from Chase because he gets pretty upset when the cats destroy his stuff. That's bottom line, cats are out the door.
I can't put up with this anymore. If Dexter doesn't change, he's got to go, and that's where I'm at.
I always had a problem with people that rehomed their animals or turned them back to shelters.
Wow, a lot of information from Maya and Chase about what's going on with Daisy and Dexter, and obviously I want to get up and walk around the territory and see where the fights happen. So where do they start?
Usually Chloe will be over here playing and the cats start fighting over here. They've run into her a few times, they've scratched her a few times.
That's why I've kind of gotten to my wits' end, is because it's dangerous.
I'm really concerned right off the bat because you've got this wide open space there, and that's where Chloe's toys are. It's where she plays. She doesn't know the difference between a cat and a toy, and the cats don't know the difference between her and the other cats. That's a recipe for disaster. Let's take a look at this room for a second. Chloe's gonna wind up getting in the... What's that?
That would be Dexter and Daisy.
Okay, you guys hang out here. I'm gonna go check this out, okay? So I'm standing in the living room talking to Chase and Maya, and suddenly I hear a fight, and immediately I want to see what's going on. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Out, 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 out. I saw Daisy getting attacked by Dexter, and then Daisy went running into the bathroom where she got cornered by Dexter. But now the good news is that as soon as I stepped in the middle of the two of them, Dexter retreated. Maya and Chase have a lot of work ahead of them if they want to see these two cats get along. Look at every space in this home that represents ambush and dead end and make it into a cat superhighway. Find things like cat trees and shelving. Every place there's an ambush zone has to either be blocked off or turned into a place on the superhighway. No more dead ends. We need to create a vertical world for Daisy where she can feel safe and confident in her own home. We're going to work on adding another litter box to the house, both litter boxes out in the open, so Daisy can't ever get trapped. We gotta make sure she can get out when she sees him coming. Remember, it's all about Daisy's stress level and keeping it down. What I wanna start talking about is, Chase, your investment in Dexter.
I mean, I've just completely detached from anything to do with them, really.
That's one of the first things we're gonna have to turn around. That means the play with Dexter specifically, in order to wear him down to the point where there's more payoff with you than there is chasing Daisy.
I'm capable of doing that.
I had a chance to watch Chase and Maya's video homework. They've used cat trees and shelves to create a cat superhighway in the bedroom and living room.
Wow.
The new litter boxes with escape routes are out, and when you decrease ambush zones, you increase your cat's confidence. And best of all, Chase is playing with Dexter and wearing him out, so he won't be tempted to use his energy stalking Daisy. Tell me, guys, what's going on here? How are the cats?
Daisy really enjoys being up high and having more control over the situation.
Even to the point where she's kind of swiping back now.
Guys, that's incredible. Daisy is fighting back. She's holding her ground. She's swatting at Dexter when he gets too close. It's a cat who's found her confidence. Hello, Miss Daisy. So is she using the litter box?
We haven't had any peeing on the clothes.
Whoa! Stop! Stop!
I felt a lot less stressed. I'm not hiding laundry anymore. I'm not trying to get rid of stains. it's like off my shoulders.
Now here's the big question. Daisy, is she still peeing blood?
She still has some blood in her urine.
Oh, God. We've lowered her stress and there's still blood. I feel like we're dealing with a medical issue here that needs to be diagnosed by a vet. Have there been fights? Have there been There have been.
There still have been fights, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I need to know that.
If it doesn't get to a point where they're like fixed 100%, no fighting, they gotta go.
Chase is still at that place where one slip up and these cats are gone. Let's get up and take a look around. That's bad for me because I got a really short rope to work with. Here's Daisy. What we're gonna try to do is try to lead her up to the promised land. What I wanna do is test Daisy's vertical confidence. I wanna see if the higher she gets, the more her cat mojo comes out. Make a jump. Good girl. There we go.
Yeah.
Now can you get up here, baby? Oh, bang, there we go. All the way to the top. Now, if you could grab Dexter, that'd be great. The last time I was here, I saw Dexter viciously go after Daisy, and this time I'm just hoping to see the two of them in the same room without bloodshed. And it's not just important that I see this, it's important that Chase sees it too, because one false move and he'll rehome them. We have Daisy. I want to see what happens as she gets a little lower in the world. Now just wait, here she comes. One more step. I don't like how Dexter's fixating on her. Wait to see what happens. Watch this moment here. Now, what are you gonna do? That says 1,000 words right there. See, she's not even looking at him anymore. And let me just interpret body language. She pointed her ears at him as if to say, you got something? He's like, no, actually I don't. She just saunters down the highway, staring Dexter down. He moves out of her way. Her confidence is sending a message that she doesn't feel like being Dexter's play toy right now. Now that you've catified this area, she has such a better world.
It was amazing seeing someone you love accomplish something.
I thought it was really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
It was so cool. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one.
Look at you.
I'm stoked. I mean, watching her face her fears and be able to master that is just so awesome.
On the surface, everything looks great, but we're not 100% there. I mean, Daisy still can't sit on the floor with Dexter, and most importantly, Daisy is still peeing blood. There's something very wrong here. Since the last time I was here, any attacks, any ambushing.
You know, there are no more attacks. There's no more aggression. Like, he's not cornering her, he's not hunting her, he's not predatory.
Fantastic. Really, that's great news.
It's so much better. When Dexter gets excited now, like, we see that when that energy goes up, grab a toy, you know, intervene.
Cool. So you're able to redirect his play aggression from his target onto a good target.
Yep.
And the huge change, too, with that is Daisy's involvement from that time we distract Dexter.
Yeah.
It's like she's jumping right in and playing as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that there's no fighting, I mean, it's huge.
Whoa. Right off the bat, fantastic news. I mean, there has been no aggression, no attacks. They have reestablished their relationship together, and it's because of what Maya and Chase have been doing. Cool, thank you.
Kind of crazy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Very good. Love it. Of course, I still want to look at your video homework, so here we go. Oh my God!
Two happy kitties.
Dexter and Daisy are sharing space on top of a cat tree. That kind of thing that you only dream about. Gotta be nice to have him back with you on this one, yeah?
Absolutely. It's hard being a single pet parent. It is.
I know. Daisy at the vet.
Okay. No, you're okay, little. She's got stones in her bladder.
Oh my God. I seriously can't believe what I'm seeing. Daisy's bladder is literally filled with stones. Now, there are several factors that could help cause this. I mean, from dietary factors to genetic factors to the leftovers from a urinary tract infection. It doesn't really matter. The bottom line is that Daisy's blood in her urine is not caused by stress. It was caused by these stones. Oh my God, she must have been in the worst pain. So that means that we're looking at surgery.
We're trying right now diet first to try to dissolve the stones.
Yeah, with that many, I mean, just waiting for these stones to dissolve could take a long time.
In my mind, it was like, this diet better work, because spending $2,000 is like, I don't know how I can justify doing that.
But I do still want to get up, walk around, but most of all, I just want to hang out with these cats, man. So let's just start in here, come on. I gotta see these two cats in the same space, sharing it, playing, no sign of attack. Fine, I can leave this house happy, we have success. So, there's Dexter, there's Daisy, let's get some boys out. Let's get them over here, man. What is that? Look at Daisy. Daisy's just taking the space. Dexter's hanging back a little bit. He is interested only in that toy. And Chase, you are playing with Dexter, which I could not have expected the first day I got here. Now, Daisy, let's break it down for a second. She jumps down into the middle of the floor. She takes the middle of the territory to play, while Dexter hangs out on the side. Role reversal. Completely different. She is a changed cat. She's more secure, more confident, and that's a happy cat. Who do we have here?
You say hi.
Hi, Chloe. How are you, baby? Watch this.
Wow. You want to play with the kitties?
Yeah, we want to play with kitties.
Yeah.
You want the toy?
How are you feeling in terms of Chloe's safety?
The ability just to have them in the same space playing together like we've been doing speaks volumes to me. Chloe interacts with them, and I'm not worried anymore. I'm not.
Yay.
Yeah, and I don't think about getting rid of him anymore. I don't call him a little bastard anymore.
The birth of a cat guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
We recruited another one.
And the fact that he was able to come in and take someone who didn't like animals very much, didn't like the cats, and was wanting to get rid of them, and transforming into someone who actually kind of calls himself a cat guy, that's huge. We can't thank you enough.
You saved Daisy's life ultimately, and Dexter's home, so.
That's so
Appreciate
good
it.
to hear. But here's the thing, you guys have put in so much work. I'm going to help you out with this surgery, okay? And we're gonna find a way to make this happen.
Oh, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you. Thank you so much for everything.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys deserve it.
Thank you.
Deserve it. So after my last visit, Chase and Maya sent me a video message of all their progress.
Hi, Jackson.
So we're here today at VIP Veterinary Services, waiting for Daisy to go back for her surgery.
Hi, I'm Pedro Cisneros, veterinarian.
Just her little stitches. She's waking up well.
Good.
We got the stones that were in there.
It's such a relief to be able to walk past the litter box now and not see blood and not be afraid to look in there.
So cool.
Thank you so much, Jackson, for everything, for restoring peace to our house and sanity for me and helping Daisy get back to her old self. We could never thank you enough.
Anytime, Maya.
We have one cat that can't hear. We have another cat that can't move its tail and communicate. You put those two together and it's a disaster.
We have a cat named Mudgy. Because of nerve damage in her pelvis area, she's unable to go to the bathroom on her own.
We have to administer meds to her twice a day. We also have to express her.
Manually peeing her every day and helping her pooing as well.
We decided to get another cat.
So now we have Godzilla.
Within the first week, we discovered that she couldn't hear.
Godzilla, she terrorizes us and Mudgy as well. That's the hair that she took out of Mudgy. Whenever we leave the house, we have to build the wall of Zilla. Pillows to keep them separated from the upstairs and downstairs. She dictates everything in our life, from intimacy to just running to the store.
We're both afraid we're gonna come home and find Mudgy dead.
Who's this?
This is Mudgy.
Hello, my love.
Her tail is dead.
Oh, wow, it's totally dead.
Yeah.
When it comes to communication, tails are crucial. The tail will say, I'm totally confident, I'm totally scared. She doesn't have that, so that makes this even a harder case.
We adopted Godzilla.
But when we got her, we discovered that she's deaf.
Okay.
So we basically have one cat who can't hear, another cat who can't communicate with her tail. We've walked in and seen pools of blood on the floor.
Oh. At this point, I'm sleeping down on the couch because I'm concerned about the safety of Mudgy. And Talana's upstairs with Godzilla.
I got a husband and a wife sleeping on separate floors in order to keep their deaf cat from attacking their disabled cat. This house is completely divided, and if we can't figure out a solution, it's gonna crumble under the pressure. Hi, how you doing? You mind if I say hi? Godzilla can't hear me, but she can see me, so I'm moving my hands around to test where her visual boundaries are. Ow, ow, those are sharp, man. Hear that? Ow, ow, dude, ouch. Oh. You're seeing this, right?
Yeah.
If I'm just right here, it makes her nervous, but if I come in the back, ow, ow.
She got you good.
Ow, she got me good. By pushing Godzilla's challenge line, I learned that she only attacks when I come at her from behind, and that makes perfect sense to me. I mean, Godzilla's deaf. She can't hear, and because of that, she relies solely on her vision. So if she can't see or hear me coming, that poses the ultimate threat, and that tells me that Doug has been approaching her all wrong. So I do want to see her with Mudgy, because to me, that's a huge point.
Okay.
Now that Godzilla's in attack mode, I want to see how she reacts to Mudgy. The more these guys make eye contact, the more information I'm going to get.
There's no way to prepare for what you're gonna see.
Now, this is that 1,000-yard stare when she trains onto Mudgy. Yeah. That look is something to be concerned about. Now, when one cat stares another cat down, that's the first sign of conflict, and it's often a precursor to violence. And I did not like the way Godzilla was staring at Mudgy. As always, I had to push their challenge line. Here's what I'm gonna do. I wanna keep this safe, and at the same time, I gotta see reactions, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick her up. Now, since Mudgy's tail can't signal things like stay away or I'm not a threat, she has to use verbal cues like hissing to let her stance be known. The problem is Godzilla can't hear her. I'm gonna bring her as close as I can here, and there we go. I wanted to see if Godzilla would attack. She didn't, and that's a good sign, but I had to try one more time. If Godzilla stays, that tells me it's just play aggression and she doesn't want to kill Mudgy. That's something I can work with. All right, so Doug, I'm gonna have you come on in. All right, that's it. All right. Oh, and then that's the reaction I was hoping for. Mudgy is just responding from all this time of trauma and just taking off the bed. Since Mudgy can't use her tail, Godzilla has no visual way to tell that Mudgy isn't a threat. So she keeps a defensive posture, fixing her eyes on Mudgy as if to say, One step closer, and it's over. I'm seeing cats who can't communicate, and I'm seeing cat guardians who are divided. And I need to bring everyone in this house together, and that's gonna be a huge challenge. The first thing we're gonna look at is you guys. You guys are gonna switch roles a little bit. So, Doug, you're expressing her twice a day. I'd like you to take that job once a day. Now, what I need is for Doug to back away from Mudgy a little bit, and I need Talon to feel some sympathy for Mudgy because right now she is way too attached to Godzilla. And Doug, you're going to take over Godzilla work. I want you to be in charge of leading her down here. And when you approach Godzilla, make sure you do it head on so she can see you and come under, not over her head. Also, I'd like you to find the toy that works well with her. Get her to play as long as you can. In the meantime, you're hanging with Mudgy. If Doug is ever going to be able to pick up Godzilla, I need Godzilla to see Doug as a friend, not a foe. So Doug has to be the source of good things like play. Now, secondly, I need Godzilla to be around Mudgy, but I need Godzilla to be focused on a more appropriate target, like a toy. And I need Mudgy to get used to Godzilla's presence without any violence. Finally, let's make sure your cat tree is intact and has no dead ends. It could be as easy as cut a hole in the other side of that box. We have to be cognizant of the greater good for these cats. If we don't get where we want to get, we have to have a conversation as best we can about Godzilla's future in this house. Mudgy's health is in question. I had a chance to look over their video homework. The first thing, Doug and Talon have made a total role reversal when it comes to the cats. She's taken over Doug's job of expressing Mudgy, and Doug is playing with Godzilla, which will take her focus off her favorite play toy, Mudgy. All good stuff, but I did see one thing that concerned me. As soon as Godzilla reached the bottom of the steps, she fixates on Mudgy. If Zilla's aggression hasn't lessened, I may find myself rehoming a cat today. So, guys, tell me something. How are things going here in the land of Godzilla and Mudgy?
This has been the longest since we've had Godzilla that she hasn't lashed out at me and scratched. Anything like that.
What?
So, yeah.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, to the point where she's jumped up in your lap.
Whoa. Doug has been working like crazy, and it's paying off. His playtime with Godzilla has eliminated the excess energy, so she doesn't feel the need to stalk and attack Mudgy. It's also forged a new relationship between Doug and Godzilla. Talon, you were going to be taking over with Mudgy a little bit.
Yeah.
I saw what you were doing with the expression.
As soon as I tried to squeeze, she would start clawing and flipping around to bite me. I couldn't get the motion down.
Right.
So I just let Doug express her.
You're gonna get there. What else has been going on?
We've been able to lead Godzilla downstairs with the toy, but she'll do a quick scan for, okay, where's Mudgy?
Huh. Then what happens?
If Mudgy is curled up and sleeping,
Asleep.
Godzilla will sneak up on her, and that's when the attack will happen.
Clearly, we still have work to do. So I want to get up and walk around. Show me all the places that you've been working on. Let's start right over here. I want to see that tree. Come on.
Okay.
So, guys, nice work. Really? Hello, Mudge. You did a great job. I mean, Mudgy cannot get trapped in here because you put another door in. Right. Very sweet. We're standing by the cat tree, and of course, Mudgy's in the tree, looking pretty confident. So I asked Talon to go get Godzilla and bring her down because I want to see the two cats together. Good girl. Hi, Godzilla. Shh. Hello, my love. Loosen the grip that you have on her just a little bit. I want to get Mudgy down on the ground.
Look, sweet girl.
Okay, good. Come here, babe. Hi. Now, last time I was here, Mudgy ran away. Now that they've catified the area with exits and escape routes, I want to see a confident Mudgy hold her ground right in front of Godzilla.
She's shaking.
Okay, Talon, release Godzilla. It's okay, babe. I don't want to see Mudgy do anything. Just walk through with confidence as if Godzilla isn't even there. To me, that's success.
That's amazing.
Oh, look at her.
She picked this spot to turn over on her back. When a cat flops over on their back like that, it's what I call the cat hug. Mudgy is saying, not only am I comfortable, not only am I vulnerable, but I own a joint. How you like me now? You want it? Come get it. That's what that is right there. Look at that, that's one calm cat. Now, at any point, Godzilla could have dove right onto Mudgy, but she chose not to. These guys are having a dialogue, and they are changing the way they see one another. First thing is I want to complete this sort of ownership of both cats from both of you, okay? With Doug, I want to do something called pick up and pass. Deaf cats rely on body language cues, so as a big guy, if you bend over the cat, it's intimidating. Talon, this is another one of those things that you can really be teaching Doug, right? At first, you're going to pick up and pass. Godzilla, over to Doug. You just spend a little bit of time, put down. Pick up, pass, put down. All right, Talon, it's time for you to really step up your exercises with expressing Mudgy. You're almost there. I have to break the codependency between Doug and Mudgy, so I need Talon to keep expressing her. I need to show Doug that he's not solely responsible for Mudgy's well-being. The second thing I want to do, we know that Mudgy's getting attacked on the couch while she's sound asleep. It's very easy to defray that problem by putting a bell on Godzilla's collar. Hold on, I got something for you. All right then. Say hello to Godzilla City. Godzilla City is just it's a big fun thing, really. Yes, come on over here, scratch on things, leave your scent on things in a positive, non-ambushing way. Put this right at the base of the stairs where Godzilla tends to start stalking Mudgy. I want to block off ambush routes, and that's what Godzilla City's gonna do.
I'm just hoping it works, because if she continues to stalk, I'll have to, you know, take her back.
So I got a chance to look at Doug and Talon's video homework. I got to see the bell on Godzilla to sabotage those sneak attacks.
Mudgy heard it there, probably.
And by providing a distraction at the bottom of the stairs, Godzilla City has eliminated the ambush zone. Now, Mudgy can see Godzilla, so it's a game of hide and seek instead of a search and destroy mission. Also, I saw Godzilla and Doug together, Doug petting Godzilla and Godzilla leaning into Doug a little bit, and that really was fantastic. There have been any attacks whatsoever.
No.
No.
No, no, no.
Not one.
No.
Yes, hallelujah.
Yeah.
Praise the cat. That's amazing.
I'm not worried about Godzilla attacking Mudgy, hurting her.
It's gonna keep getting better.
Well, the bell has been
bell.
a great early warning system.
Isn't that hilarious? It all comes down to a bell.
Mudgy now can hear it, so she can't sneak up on her now.
Yeah, cool.
Like completely stop the hunter mentality.
Really?
Yeah.
It's helped Mudgy get her confidence so she can stand her ground, and it's like, okay, you know, if you come at me, this is gonna hurt you more than it is me.
What else do you think's helped Mudgy?
I think it actually has to do with Talon being able to express Mudgy.
Wait, stop. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Now Talon has a role in taking care of Mudgy, and that's a really big thing. Doug, you were sleeping on the couch because you didn't want to leave Mudgy alone. Tell me that you guys are sleeping in the same bed at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay, now that's success right there. That's when you know it's healed.
Doug got his bed back. Now I'm able to go to sleep at night and not worry about Godzilla coming down to attack Mudgy. And it's been nice to have some good sleeps at night.
Are you able to pick Zilla up yet?
No, I haven't been able to do that quite yet.
No. Well, we are definitely going to work on that today.
Okay.
Come on, let's get cracking.
Perfect.
Before I leave, I need to know that Doug feels confident enough to pick up Godzilla. He's put in the work, he's ready, and I want to see the final step in this bonding process finally take place. All I want you to do, Scoop, put her down. That's it.
We were never successful at doing the pick and pass, so I was afraid that he was going to ask us to do it.
First thing is to make sure she can see you. You don't want to startle her. There you go. She sees you. Remember, Doug, deaf cats are very sensitive to movement and vibration. Make sure you're deliberate with your actions so she doesn't have time to second guess your intentions. All right, dude, let's do this.
Ready?
Go for it. So we don't have to scruff? None of that? You don't have to do it?
I know.
Just reach in between. Pick her up. Go for it, man. Put her down. Come on, let go. Let her go. So Doug reaches in to grab Godzilla, and he's as stressed out as Godzilla. He goes for the scruff of the neck, which I didn't really want, and boom, off goes Godzilla. You want to go grab her?
Yeah.
It's all about fluidity. You can't pick up and freeze. That freeze is tension. The cat is picking all of that up. And the pet pass had to be one smooth movement. Go, go, go. Here we go. You're picking her up. That's beautiful. And you bring her to your lap. Go ahead with authority. Put her down there. Now to the ears. And dude, you just did it. Dude, look at that smile, right? How do you feel, man?
I feel good.
You look good.
I'm stunned that this is actually happening right now.
Well, congratulations, man.
For me, picking up Godzilla and putting her in my lap was the final step in this process because it allowed me to gain control of the house again. It was amazing.
You really thought it was a possibility that Godzilla would have to be rehomed. Do you still feel like that's a possibility?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You're feeling okay about Mudgy's health?
Yeah, much better. When you first came, she was so stressed out that it was just deteriorating her health day by day. And it's gotten to the point I'm not worried about Mudgy at all.
Hey, look who's here. There is not 1 ounce of tension on this cat's body right now. I never thought that these two cats could be on the same couch together while you are the one handling Godzilla, Doug.
I know. Never would have thought this would happen.
On that note, I'm gonna take off. If you need anything, anytime, you call me, okay?
Thank you so
Will do.
much.
All right,
Thank you.
you take care.
Appreciate
Bye-bye.
it.
Bye. If Jackson hadn't have come here, Doug would have taken Godzilla back to the shelter. We probably would have ended up in therapy.
Hey, you saved our cats and our marriage at the same time. Thank you, Jackson. We couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.